This is a real cool job I got to work on recently. It's cabinet doors. Isn't that neat? It's done in Spectrum glass. Spectrum is really good for vibrant, loud, alive, energetic colors. This one really speaks to me. Oh, I'd say they're 14-inch panels to give you an idea of reference. And they're going to be delivered here today. The builder's going to come get them. It's a pretty sweet set. All you got to do is do this panel one time, and it's the same as this. Then you flop the design over to do the back, and then the other diagonal. That's what's cool about asymmetrical. They're all four alike. All you got to do is flip them and flop them. But this is a real easy panel. I put dichroic jewels in there. I do my own dichroic lamination here at my shop. I sell these jewels. Well, let's put it this way. I sell them in my panels. But when people find out how much they cost, most people won't go the extra distance. They want to spend 50 cents for a jewel in their work, and then they want $1,000 out of their window. I remember when dichroic jewels came out a long time ago, about 15 years ago, made by a company in Clackamas, Oregon called TLC, thin layer coating. I had a couple of the very first dichroic jewels ever made, and they were $40 each, and that's for the small size. It was the first introduction to dichroic jewels. They were horrible. They scratched on every facet. You practically looked at them and they started scratching. I've created my own method. By the way, I'm very grateful for them, so I'm not trying to criticize them, because they generally, when somebody introduces a product, it gets better, and it did. So my hat's off to them for doing the first job, by the way. So in gratitude, I want to thank them. The quality was such that there was a learning curve. You don't coat on the faceted side because you don't get to see the true dichroic depth. By putting it dichroic on the back side, the jewels could scratch quite easily. In fact, even while you're doing your glass work and the jewels skidding around, they can scratch. I've created a method where you cannot scratch the dichroic off of these jewels. In fact, you can't touch the dichroic in order to do that. I've done dichroic in a lot of windows. There's one up here with dichroic elements in it. It's the center to the flower of life. Even my dichroic front door has dichroic elements, bevels and jewels that I've done myself. And looking up from this panel here, there's a triangle featuring dichroic elements as well. So I would sell the dichroic jewels and bevels, and a jewel could cost, I'm going to say about $3. It's not a lot. Well, let's see. It depends. Just to buy the faceted jewel, if somebody supplied me the faceted jewels, I would coat them for $3. Let's put it that way. That does not include the price of the jewel. So if you get your stuff wholesale, great. And I'll do large quantities. I had somebody inquire about 800 bevels to have laminate dichroic coated, and I would do that. I would do 800 dichroic jewels for you, and I'll give you the best price you've could ever imagine. These are stunning. You can see more of them on my website, allthingsdichroic.com. I just love this panel with the dichroic jewels because they're going to change color. As soon as this lady flips the doors open, the jewels are just going to twinkle and glisten, changing colors. It's going to be amazing. I think it was really what this piece needed, was the dichroic jewels. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you like my videos, please give me a star or two, or 5 stars if you like them. If you have any questions, email me. Like I said, I'd be glad to sell the dichroic jewels. Most artists won't go the extra distance. I am one of those artists that will go the extra distance to pay for the coating to create the effect. It's amazing, a lot of artists will pay high dollar for bullseye, Schlitz glass, Fisher glass, Fremont streakies and such. But to pay $5 or $6 for a dichroic jewel, it's absurd. Go figure, huh? Well, not so in my world. But then that's where I get to create simple little panels like this with high impact. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you have any questions, email me through the avenue supplied. Or if you have any ideas of how we can collaborate, dichroic perhaps, and such, please email me. I'm an opportunistic person wanting to work and collaborate with other artists, to see things in a bigger picture of community mind, not all about me. I'd be glad to open some avenues and dialogue. So feel free to contact me at any time. Thanks for watching the videos. Bye-bye.